Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lit Snippets, our show that gets right into the good stuff in books for those of us who, well, you don't always have hours to spend reading.
Yeah, definitely.
Today we're going to be talking about a mystery called Society of Lies. Have you heard of it?
I have. It's by Lauren Ling Brown. It's so good.
Ooh, okay. Tell me a little bit about what it's about.
So it's about these twin sisters, Naomi and Maya, and they both go to Princeton, but not at the same time. So it's kind of like
Oh,
two mysteries in one.
okay.
And they both get involved with this secret society called Greystone.
A secret society. Okay. I'm intrigued already. So where do we start with this whole twin sisters thing?
So we start with Maya, and she's out of college, and she finds out that her sister Naomi died at Princeton.
Oh, no.
And, officially it's an accident. But Maya's like, wait a minute, something's not right. And that's when she starts, looking into this Greystone thing that her sister was a part of.
Okay, so Greystone is a secret society.
Yeah.
But is it a dangerous secret society?
Yeah. That's what Maya's trying to figure out. And the cool thing is that we get to see, both sisters' points of view.
Yeah.
So we see Naomi, when she was at Princeton and how she got into Greystone.
Yeah.
And then we see Maya in the present, trying to piece together all these clues.
So it's like two timelines.
Exactly.
Okay, so what kind of clues are we talking about here?
Well, there's this Professor DuPont who seems all nice and charming at first, but then you start to get this vibe he's not what he seems.
Oh, like a manipulative mentor or something?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's Naomi's boyfriend, Ben, who, from the beginning was like, Greystone is bad news, stay away.
Ooh, so he was suspicious of them.
Oh, totally.
Okay, so we've got twin sisters, a mysterious death, a secret society with a maybe not so great reputation. What else is there?
Well, there's also this whole other death. That happened, years before. This girl, Leela Jones, who was also in Greystone.
Oh, wow. So is that connected to Naomi's death somehow?
That's the big question. And both Naomi and Maya end up investigating what happened to Leela.
So it's like history repeating itself?
Maybe. It's definitely creepy.
Okay, so how does Greystone, how do they play into all of this?
Well, one of the things that really stood out to me was the initiation scene. The way Brown describes it is super intense and exclusive. You get this feeling that they're not just welcoming new members. They're trying to mold them into something.
Well, that's kind of scary. It's like they're not just a club.
Right. It's more like a
Cult almost.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so we've got all these pieces. Twin sisters, a secret society with a maybe deadly past, a whole bunch of characters who might be hiding something. Where do we even go from here?
Well, that's the fun part. The book just keeps throwing twists and turns at you.
Okay, well, I am definitely hooked. But we got to leave some stuff for next time, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're just getting started.
Okay, so listeners, we are going to be back with more on Society of Lies very soon. But for now, we got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere because we'll be back with more twists and turns in just a minute.
Hey, if you're enjoying Lit Snippets and want to drop us a comment, we'd love to hear from you. Just to become a subscriber at litsnippets.com. It's totally free. And as a bonus, you'll get our daily episodes delivered straight to your inbox. It's the easiest way to stay in the loop and keep the book chats going.
All right, so we're back talking about Society of Lies. And one of the things that really stood out to me is how Brown drops all these little hints, little things you don't even think are important. And then, bam, they turn out to be huge clues.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's like she's playing a game with you.
Exactly. Remember how we were talking about Maya's friend Cecily?
Yeah.
She's in Greystone too. But there's just something about her.
Right.
I don't trust her.
Yeah, she's definitely got some secrets.
And then there's Maya's ex, Liam.
Oh, yeah, him.
His past just keeps popping up at the worst possible times.
It makes you wonder, what did he do?
Right. And Marta the housekeeper, she's that classic mysterious character.
Yeah, she seems to know way more than she lets on.
She's seen it all, heard it all,
Mm.
and probably knows exactly what happened.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So, okay, we've got all these suspicious characters. But what about Professor DuPont?
Oh, yeah.
He's supposed to be this mentor figure. But the more you learn about him, the creepier he gets.
Seriously, it's like he's got this whole other agenda.
Right. He's using Greystone for something.
Maybe power or control.
Or something even darker.
Who knows?
And then there's Princeton itself.
Oh, yeah.
The whole setting is so perfect for this kind of story.
All those old buildings and secret
Like it's
societies.
practically a character in the book.
There's this one scene at a Greystone cabin
Mhm.
during a ski trip. It's so
Oh,
intense.
yeah, I remember that part. Like, you could just feel the tension.
It's like something bad is about to happen.
You know what else I love about this book? It's not just a mystery,
Yeah.
it's also about family.
Totally?
Like the relationship between Maya and Naomi,
It's so complicated.
but it's also really relatable.
Even if you don't have a twin, you can still understand that bond.
Right. And how far you would go to protect your family.
And Society of Lies really makes you think about that.
Like, what would you do to keep your loved ones safe?
It's a tough question.
And this book doesn't shy away from those hard choices.
Nope.
But, okay, so we've talked about the characters, the
Mhm.
setting, the family drama. But what about the mystery itself?
Oh, we're getting to that.
Good, because I need answers.
Don't worry, we got some twists and turns coming up.
Okay, good, because I'm on the edge of my seat here.
So are you ready for the final act?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so are you ready to get to the bottom of all these secrets and lies?
Oh, yeah, I'm hooked.
Me too.
Hmm.
So remember how we were talking about Greystone's past? Like how it wasn't exactly all sunshine and roses?
Yeah.
Well, Maya starts to realize that these people aren't messing around. They're serious about protecting their secrets.
And they'll do whatever it takes.
Exactly. Which makes you think like, what would I do if I were Maya?
Right? Would you keep digging?
Or would you just walk away and protect yourself?
It's a tough call.
And it's not just Maya who's facing these tough choices. We see Naomi too back when she was at Princeton.
Yeah.
She starts to realize that Greystone isn't what she thought it was.
And she has to decide what's more important to her.
Her own ambition or her sense of right and wrong.
It's like the book is saying that sometimes we don't really know who we are until we're put to the test.
Exactly. And speaking of tests, this book throws some major curveballs at the reader.
Oh, yeah.
Like there were some twists that I did not see coming.
Same.
Lauren Brown is a master at misdirection.
Yeah.
Like just when you think you've figured everything out
She flips the script.
and leaves you wanting more.
It's so good.
But you know what else I love about this book? It's not just a thriller. It's
Yeah.
also really emotional. Like you really get invested in these characters
Hold on.
and their relationships.
And by the end, I was like, a mess.
Me too. There's heartbreak, but there's also hope.
It's a good reminder that even in the darkest situations, there's always a chance for things to get better.
So if you're looking for a book that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat,
Mm.
make you think,
And maybe even make you cry a little.
just a little.
Then Society of Lies is the book for you.
It's smart,
Yeah.
twisty, and totally unforgettable.
And that's it for our deep dive on Society of Lies.
We hope you enjoyed it.
And we hope we've convinced you to give it a read.
Seriously, you won't regret it.
So until next time, happy reading, everyone.